Hey guys, DJ Big Ron here. I want to do a video response to Brian S. Red's Radio Sucks. When I saw this on Facebook earlier today about him possibly doing a video about it, I was like, wow, this is so perfect. I live probably about a half hour away from Brian, so I get all the radio stations that he gets, and boy, they do suck. Kiss FM, you know, they do their Saturday night mix or whatever, and it's all funky mix, it's all X mix. It's not anything real original as far as mixing or whatever, but you know, I listen to it. It's okay. Occasionally, personally, I'm old school. I like some of the older top 40 too. I like clubs. I like remixes of new things. I'm kind of like all over the board, which I think most of you guys are too. And I definitely miss Hot 102 back in the days, in the 80s and early to mid 90s actually. Hot 102 was amazing. Hot 102 had this thing called Club 102, and they would have Summerfest. We have Summerfest in Milwaukee, which is a huge outdoor festival well, I guess all festivals are outdoor. Huge festival, music festival from people from all over the world come to this thing, and we have all different types of acts, from R&B to rock from rock to country to punk to whatever else. And they used to have this thing called Club 102 in a tent, and they do music videos. They would mix, and some of you guys in the area would know Fresh G. Actually, he's my club down in Illinois at WGCI. He DJ there, so he's actually a B100 now too. But he would do these awesome mixes with a couple other DJs. One of them was Doc B, and man, they did some really cool stuff. And they were mixing like hip hop, R&B, and some dance and some pop. They were doing some really funky stuff. And that was really cool too when they did some of these really cool remixes back then. You know, New Order at least had some good remixes. Depeche Mode had good remixes. They had Debbie Gibson remixes that were good, that would randomly come out, and they'd find a way to blend these together, and it was just a wonderful thing. 94 WKTI, I remember they used to have Club KTI in the late 80s, early 90s, which was cool because they did nothing but pop, but they mixed pop, so that was pretty funky. I don't really care for any of the stations now, and matter of fact, just the other night, I was listening, it was like every like 80s or early 90s like light rock station or something, it's all John Tesh. I mean, it's like, what, 3 stations I think do the John Tesh thing. It's like, man, give John Tesh a break. I mean, one of them was 92.1, and then the other ones are like the B or something like that. All these other ones, it's all John Tesh, and it's all pre-programmed and whatever else. And some of it's pretty good knowledge, but damn, you know, where's the DJ? You know, so if you're going to school to be a DJ, I hope you'll have a job. Also, too, RKR that Brian was talking about. WRKR was actually based out of Racine here, off of MM, matter of fact. And I remember when the song "Take My Breath Away" by New Berlin came out. I hope I said that right. And I used to request that song, and some of the other songs used to come out, and I used to record them on tape. Slightly illegal, I think. I don't know, but I was a kid, so I didn't know. And I thought it was the coolest thing. They did a lot of really cool. They didn't do mixing or anything, but they did some really cool things with different songs and stuff. I think one of the DJs was Dr. Demento or something like that. He had some really cool stuff. But yeah, I totally agree with Brian. I mean, radio sucks. That's all there is to it, you know. And I did have XM, which I'm gonna get back in my van. I loved XM, but there's an alternative that I've been doing is because my van still has the tape deck. What I did was I recently, not too long ago, purchased the Hero, the Android Hero phone, Sprint. And there's an app on here that's Pandora. Now, if you look here, I got numerous stations that I can go to. Now let's go to my favorite band, Morstay. Morstay at the time. Click on there. Click, damn it. And then what I do is, if you don't know anything about Pandora, go to it. Pandora.com. Basically, you type the name of a song in, they can figure out what kind of music you like through different types of tones and rhythmic ways or settings, whatever. But what I do is I plug in, that. Oh, here we go. What I do is I plug in through my headphone jack that adapter that looks like a tape. You put in your tape deck, and then you run that little headphone jack into here, and you're able to play it through your speakers through your car, and it sounds really good. I'll do a video on it, but yeah, it tells you name of the album. It's pretty good. Also, I could have this going and also run my GPS at the same time. It's pretty cool. And there's no $15, $20 a month fee either, so that's what's cool. But yeah, I just want to say, yeah, the radio sucks. It's always to it. I do listen to Chicago stations. Thank God for internet. I can listen through the computer. I like listening to V103 and some B96. I like the old B96. I don't like the new B96. I like the Tim Spinishomer days, the Julian John Perez days. Stuff like that. And I talk to Tim every once in a while too. So, and I am a freestyle head, and I love freestyle music. And I talk to him on Facebook. Great guy. But yeah, I mean, I like the V103 because it does a little steppers music. If you guys know anything about steppers music, learn it. If you don't know, it's kind of like a smooth, jazzy beat type of music, R&B. It's kind of like that medium beat, like that, like 97 BPM or something, the in between beat. And it's not a slow song, it's not a fast song, it's kind of in between. And they do ballroom dancing with this, or that type of style of dancing with these songs. So some really, really cool stuff. They mix it together. And there's a guy in there called Ice Cold Pepper. I think his name is DJ Ice Cold Pepper. He's a really, really good DJ. He DJs on Fridays and Saturdays and sometimes on the weeknights. So probably checking them guys out. But yeah, so it sucks, and we gotta live with it. Maybe YouTube DJs just need to start their own. But glad Brian did this video, and I hope someday some of these stations give John Tesh a break. I like the guy, but damn, But I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh, I got some gig logs coming up to show you. There will be one this weekend too. I'll be doing for Alan Robb. Since Alan Robb hasn't been posting, I'm gonna do one for him. So I'm gonna be helping him out this Saturday. But if you guys have any questions or comments, please post them below. And that's about it. And as always, practice and enjoy.